So repotting peace lilies. We're going to show you how to do this today. This one is a sentimental one that was brought to us by a customer, and they aren't necessarily interested in dividing it. They'd like to put it back into the same size pot. So I'm going to show you how we would do that. First of all, you can kind of notice there's a lot of like larger leaves, and they do have some damage. And then there's a whole bunch of really nice growth in the middle coming up, but the leaves are smaller. So that will typically happen when there's a change of environment. So peace lilies, you'll get these nice larger leaves in a warmer environment that you would typically find in a greenhouse. That heat will produce larger foliage on the plant. Brighter light will also produce larger leaves as well. So it's not that it's thriving where it is. I mean, these leaves all look really healthy, nice dark green. They don't have any browning on them, so I'm not concerned about that at all. And the plant itself is fine. But after we take it out, we will take off these larger ones just so it looks more uniform as well. So first off, I find it easier to turn the plant on its side, because I have a feeling it's probably pot bound. And I'll show you what I mean by pot bound, or root bound is the other term a lot of people will use. And if it doesn't slide out easily, you can push on the pot. There we go. It'll come out. So this would be an example of being root bound or pot bound, where you cannot see hardly any potting soil. You just see this nice massive roots. What I like that I'm seeing right now is they're a nice white color. If the plant was dealing with root rot, then you would find mushy brown, real soft roots. And these are all firm and white, which is great. That's what we want to see. So the next thing we're going to do is I have an old steak knife that I like to use to break up the root system. So if you have one in your kitchen you don't really care for anymore, we will use this a lot. I'm going to take off the bottom quarter of the root base, and I'm just going to slice it off. And what this is going to do is reactivate these roots. It'll kind of stun its growth, one, because the plant will go, oh, I just lost all those bottom roots, now what? And then it's going to reroot itself and start producing new ones. And its energy will go into that instead of just making a whole bunch of new leaves. You can also kind of tease the roots around with your fingers to loosen them up, and that way they won't stay in that shape of the pot. So before I replant it into the pot, the next thing I'm going to do is go around and remove any of the old stems. If you cut off a peace lily stem, that's a fine, like there's nothing wrong with that. That's a fine way to remove it, but eventually the bottom half of it will turn brown. And so I'd say this is kind of like our equivalent to like combing our hair or just grooming ourselves. It just helps you to stay healthy. It doesn't that way bugs don't have a place to hide, less likely to get disease. And then it also just improves the overall look of the plant to get rid of all of that. Now this one, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to leave this one alone for right now. It actually this was probably a bloom stem, and it had been cut off because it was done blooming, but a leaf came up through it, and it's still kind of yellow. It's not turned brown yet. It will probably eventually. I could technically tear that off, but oh, can I slide it out? Oh, look at that. I can. I got him. I freed him out. So there. If that had turned all the way brown, it would have just slid off like these other pieces I was dealing with. But yeah. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, if you wanted to divide your peace lily, I'm not dividing this one today, I already told you that, but you would want to take a sharp knife and go in between one of these sections. They kind of grow up in bunches. If you're familiar with daylilies, it reminds me a lot of those. And I would just take my knife, like this one you could do in half. I would take it and go through here and just cut all the way through the root base. And then I would have 2 separate ones. Next thing I'm going to do is repot it back into this pot because I don't necessarily want it to get larger, which is fine. So I remember I took off that bottom quarter. I'm going to add some fresh soil in the bottom, which is kind of like treating it as a bonsai. So if you have any houseplants that are similar to your peace lily, where you just don't want them to necessarily get much larger, but you want to maintain it in that same size pot, this would be one way of getting around going to another size up. And so I have fresh soil in the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and add some fresh soil around the sides. And I pack it down and turn it as I go. Every once in a while I'll give it a jiggle just to make sure to fill in all those gaps and air bubbles. I usually like to leave about 1 inch or so gap at the top of the pot so you still have room to add water without it overflowing. And so everything's packed down there. That's good to go. That looks great. So now I'm just going to go through and cut off those larger stems, which are typically around the outside. A lot of them are already damaged anyway, so that's no problem. The plant doesn't mind. I'm going to try to get as close to the base as possible. So here's another one that had a leaf coming up in it. Slide that out. Isn't that cool? Okay, so you can see I've taken all those really long stems off. So we're back to just all this fresh growth that's in the middle. I am going to go through and kind of groom the inside of it some more so there's nothing brown or yellow left on the inside. But it'll be ready for its first watering. And usually when you repot something like this and you're taking off that bottom layer of roots, you're going to have to change your watering schedule for few months. You might find that the soil will stay moist longer, so maybe either water a little bit less or maybe not as often. Peace lilies are ones that will definitely tell you when they're too dry anyway. They kind of flop down and you water them quick and they'll perk back up within an hour. So that is how we repot a peace lily.